guys, welcome to Makeup and Hustle. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Vidhi and today we're doing a full face of Indian makeup. I'm starting out with this Lakme Primer that I bought from Nykaa. Everything that I've used on my face today will be listed down below, so please be sure to check it out, and most of them were bought through Nykaa as well. So once I've primed my face, I'm going in with this Nyx Brow Gel. Now this is something that you can get anywhere in the world, I believe, but I bought this while I was in India. This is in the shade Brunette. Again, I'll leave it down below. So I'm just starting out by carving my eyebrows. I like to do this because I feel like it gives me nice structure, especially when I'm working with my eyes before. Next, I'm going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm applying this all over my eyelids to use as a primer. And I'm also going to be applying this around my eyebrows. That just gives me a nice clean edge to work with and also helps in blending my foundation later. For eyeshadow today, I'm using the Lakme Spotlight eyeshadow palette. But before we go in with this, I'm just going to quickly set my eyes with the K Beauty powder. I'm just taking a little bit of that on the brush and I'm just going to set my eyelids in place. It's just going to help me blend out all the shadows simply because I'm not sure how these shadows tend to work. And I did not want them to catch onto anything and make it harder to blend. So placing a powder usually helps with the blending capability of the eyeshadows. So starting out with this bronzy sort of a shadow, this is a shimmery shadow, and today I'm starting out with my eyelids first. So first I'm going to place this shadow all over my eyelids. I wanted to do this because I kind of wanted like this one and done sort of a look, although it did not turn out that way, but I kind of got carried away as usual. But placing this shadow all over my eyelids, and then I'm going in with a blending brush to just sort of blend out those edges. And I'm also going to pick up any extra shadow that I need in order for me to blend it out. Basically, I was going for a very smoky, sultry sort of an eye makeup. And this just helps me to blend out everything seamlessly. The key is to blending. So the more you blend, the easier it is and the more seamless of a look you get. And overall, just blend. And then I'm going in with this matte shadow, and I'm going to be placing that in the outer corner. Again, this is just to sort of create a little bit of depth, a little bit of dimension in the eye look. So I'm using the same shadow that we used to blend out the earlier one, same brush, sorry, and I'm just, placing and blending, that is the key. Going in with the lighter gold just in the inner third of the eye, that just helps to brighten up the eye area and make it just look a little bit more separated, not so close together. With the help of the lighter sort of bone sort of a color, I'm just going to use that to help me blend any harsh edges. So just making sure that I don't have any harsh edges towards the brow or anything like that, just using that to blend everything and make it more seamless. And then I'm just going to clean up any fallout that has come down from the eyeshadows. Once that's done, I'm going in with the foundation. I'm using the Lakme 9 to 5 foundation. Again, the shade name will be listed down below. I'm also trying out the TikTok hack. This is like the second or third time that I'm trying it out. It's where you dot the foundation and then you spray with your setting spray. And it's just supposed to make your skin look more airbrushed. I think the technique is wearing on me. I'm still on the fence. I'm still trying it out. We'll see how it goes. But just using a brush to blend everything together, just, smooth out everything. Making sure that I don't forget my neck as well as my ears. Just make sure that, there is no sort of a mask sort of a look on the face. You want to make sure that everything is just one and you're matching the foundation to your neck color basically, and not so much just your face. And then I'm going in with the concealer for my under eye area. So just the same concealer that we used earlier. Just the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I think it's in medium. And I'm also going to place that around my mouth area just for some brightness. And I'm using the same brush to blend everything out that I used for my foundation. So just using that one, and just making sure that I also clean up around the eyeshadows just to kind of give that cat eye a look. While I blend everything out, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Just for some added brightness, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer as well. I'm just placing 2 dots just in the inner part of the eye and just a little bit underneath as well. And I'm using a smaller brush to blend everything out. I felt like I just needed a little bit extra in the inner corners. I am sort of fighting off jet lag, so I can use all the brightness that I can get around my eye area. So just using that with the brush to blend everything out. And then I'm going to set everything in place with the K-Beauty powder. I really love this powder, especially when you use it with a sponge. Today I'm just using a brush, but when you use it with a sponge, it just gives you this airbrushed, very smoothing look on your eyes and your cheeks and everything. It fills pores really nicely as well. But basically I'm just setting everywhere where I would normally tend to get oily, so just in my T-zone area mainly, as well as anywhere that I've placed the concealer. I don't have a lot of blemishes or anything like that, so typically just, you know, under eye area and then around my mouth area where I place the concealer today. So yeah, and then I'm going in with the shadows again to finish off the eyes. So just doing the under eye area now. I'm just placing the color and making sure that I have this really nice smoked out effect. And then for eyeliner today, I'm using the K-Beauty Kajal pencil. I used it to not only line my eyes, and I'm just doing like concentrating it mainly in the outer third of the eye. And then I'm also tight lining with the same on my upper and lower waterlines. Once I'm done with the waterline, like I said, I did want to get like that smoky effect. So I'm just using the pencil, the eyeliner brush and the angled one, and I'm going in with this darker shadow. And I'm just placing that on top of my eyeliner. That usually helps to set it as well, and it doesn't transfer anything. It makes it almost waterproof. And it gives you this nice sort of a charcoaly sort of an effect. And I'm using the same thing to blend out the waterline as well. Now for highlight for my brow bone, I'm just going in with the face powder. I did not want to use anything extra shimmery or anything like that to do around my brow bone area. So just using the face powder to set that. And then I'm going in with the Flower Beauty bronzer that again I bought while I was in India. I'm just using the bronzer to bronze up typically where I normally do. These days I tend to do it a little bit higher up. I just feel like it makes me look more youthful. It gives me a lifted look. And overall it just, my round face doesn't look as round anymore. But don't forget your nose as well as your neck area. You want to make sure that you contour, you bronze those up as well. And then for blush, I'm using the Nykaa Duo. I couldn't make up my mind as to which one I wanted to use. One was too light, one was too dark, so I decided to mix them both. And again, placing my blush, again, a little bit higher than I normally do. Again, for the same youthful lifted look. And then I'm going in with the K-Beauty highlighter. I love this highlighter. It is so freaking good. It reminds me of Champagne Pop. It reminds me of, ooh, I forgot. But anyways, I'll do a whole highlighters video later once I'm home, but I am so obsessed with them. But again, placing it in the high points, so don't forget your tip of your nose as well as your cupid's bow. I always tend to do a little bit around my chin area. I feel like it reflects really beautifully in light. And then I am just quickly going to fill in any sparse areas in my brows. I'm using the Maybelline Supersizer brow pencil. And then just not the last bit, we still have one more step for the eyes, but for my inner corner highlights, I'm going in with the Flower Beauty highlighter, just to highlight the inner corners of my eye, as well as drag it just a little bit in the inner third as well. And then I'm using, I think it's called Unleashed lip pencil by K-Beauty. Again, so good. I'm just using that to line my lips. I did set my face in between as well, if you didn't notice. I'm using the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. I love that one. It literally locks everything in place. It doesn't even transfer after that. It's one of the best drugstore setting sprays that you can get out there. For my lips, I'm going in with the Lakme liquid lip color. I'll leave the name down below, so be sure to check that out. I am not quite happy with how light the shade was, so I'm going in with this Trace Sweet by L'Oreal. It is, again, one of those shades that just doesn't transfer. It is absolutely budge proof, and it is really, really long lasting. I highly, highly recommend. And finally, I'm going in with the Nykaa Supersizer. I think this is the curling one mascara. It is, you have to build it up, but you get amazing results once you build it up. I believe 3 coats is the way to go with this one. But you guys, that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care you guys. Bye.